Hey everyone, welcome to the next episode of the 4-Minute Warning. I'm Steve Kashat.
And I'm Jason Davish.
So today's episode, we're going to be interviewing some lenders that we've worked with in the past, getting some tips and some questions you need to ask your potential lender.
That's right. For most people, this will be the largest purchase you make in your life. So you want to make sure you're comfortable with your lender. You want to know what questions to ask your lender. And also, it's best to at least shop around 2 to 3 lenders to make sure you're getting the best possible deal. What better way to start off with our in-house lender, John Adams Mortgage, Jake Parsons over here. Let's see what he has to say. Hey, Jake.
All right, so we're sitting here with Jake Parsons from John Adams Mortgage. They're our in-house lender, and we wanted to ask you, Jake, what's your number one tip for buyers when they're interviewing a loan officer?
So the number one tip I would say is what your lender can do for you as far as being available 24/7. Because when you're out there looking for your dream home, whether it's the weekend, whether it's after 5 o'clock, you need an updated pre-approval letter. You want to put that offer in right away.
Right.
You want to make sure,
Very important.
Yeah, you're on top of things, and text, email, call, I make sure that I'm always available.
That's great. Great tip. Thanks, Jake.
Thanks, Jake. So we're here with Emil Israelov with Lake Michigan Credit Union, the largest credit union in Michigan. So we ask you, Emil, what is the number one advice you would give to a prospective buyer when shopping for a loan?
Well, it's most important to be transparent and upfront with your lender. That means requesting a checklist of all the documentation you'll need for your approval and be forthcoming with the information. A lot of times we'll run into a snag where a customer doesn't disclose a rental property they may have acquired through that year or a business they may have opened, which may not show up on their tax returns yet. But through our due diligence process, there's a number of public reports that we have to run that show those expenses or liabilities and could cause somebody not to qualify. And by the time we find out, you may have already invested close to $1,000 between your appraisals and inspections. So it's very important to be very upfront and transparent with your lender so we can build the case to present to the underwriter for your quick approval.
Great point.
Great advice. Thanks, Emil.
Thanks a lot, Emil.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so finally we're here with Mike Ajar from the MPH lending team. So Mike, what's your best advice for people shopping for a lender?
Find a lender who's going to be thorough, that can give you a guarantee. One of the questions if I'm a buyer I would ask, will you guys pre-underwrite my file prior to me finding a home?
Okay.
And what that means is your lender should either before the application or after the application ask you for those docs that they need immediately. If your lender does not do that, find a different lender.
Right.
Because now you guys as the agents, when you go to present an offer, the only offer that can beat that offer is a cash offer. So the main question is, or the main thing I would recommend is find a lender that is going to give you a guarantee. And what I mean by a guarantee is will they pre-underwrite your file prior to you actually finding a home.
All right, good stuff, man. Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, Mike.
All right, Jay, so in closing, we want to thank all the lenders who took the time out of their day to sit down with us and give us some very valuable information. We hope this helps you in your journey in finding your lender.
Yes, and if you'd like to contact any of these lenders, all their information can be found below. Please, once again, like we always ask, share, like, and comment on our videos, and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you.